Hello, I'm your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome. In the 90s, with the major success of the Ninja Turtles and the semi-success of Three Ninjas, Hollywood did everything they could to cash in on kids' obsession with ninjas and superheroes that they decided to combine the two. Enter director Neil Israel, the director of Bachelor Party and Combat Academy, combined with Keno from The Secret of the Ooze, comedy legend Leslie Nielsen, and up-and-coming comedian Rob Schneider, we end up with the film Surf Ninjas, about two surfer dudes that discover they are destined to be princes. And while many people don't think this film classifies itself as a superhero film, when two kids get superpowers out of nowhere and they're destined to save the country, I'm classifying it as a superhero film. So my show, my videos, my reviews. With that said, let's surf into Surf Ninjas.
Went to a dance, looking for a man. Saw Barbara Ann, so I thought I'd take a chance. Barbara Ann, take my hand.
The film begins with narration about two kids destined for greatness over people surfing before meeting those kids arguing over whether or not they did their homework. And someone begins stalking them.
I'd put down that knife if I were you.
Seriously, if you don't want chives, I won't put them in.
Yeah, if Rob Schneider was in my kitchen, I would have to freak out too. Kids head to school, but their mode of transportation is nowhere near normal.
Moto surf!
Moto surf! Moto surf!
Above the drums, the bass, the flute, the harmonica, all the way from Malibu to Santa Monica.
Guys, please stop that. Guys, that is so dangerous! At school, Johnny realizes he forgot to prepare something for the school's assembly. And what could Johnny possibly do to save himself from his mistakes? Does he steal a paper off the web? Does he improv his entire speech? No! Johnny does an entire impromptu singing of Barbara Ann, including backup singers and dancers. The fucking 90s. Meanwhile, the entire time the kids have been doing anything, Men in Blue Camo have been trying to kill them from afar, but an eye-patched martial artist has been taking them out one by one, and we go to meet our villain. What the fuck is wrong with your face? Move along. Move along. Our real villain is cybernetically enhanced General, played by Leslie Nielsen, who has problems answering a phone on time. After the boys go surfing again, they try to relax with food, only to finally meet our one-eyed friend, and that's when the ninjas attack. The kids run for their lives while Zatch fends off the attackers until they are forced to retreat. Once it's clear, the kids head back to the restaurant with Zatch appearing once again and tries to get the boys to remember.
Something up, Patu-san.
Porta-san? You mean those toilets at construction sites? Ew, I give up the throne.
Really? A Porta-John joke. That's so shitty. It's now story time as Zatch tells the story of a peaceful country that is invaded by our villain, as Zatch is chosen to protect the kids, and our villain's face gets deformed. Our boys, of course, don't believe him, as they go to the cops, whose chief is played by Wild Thing one-hit wonder artist Tone Loc, who, of course, doesn't believe them. Schneider then poses as the kid's uncle.
7. Now don't make me come out there and beat you with a leg of mine that no longer works, because I'll do...
Okay, one of the things about this movie is Rob Schneider's unfunniness. At this point, he's just become annoying. He is that little annoying character that you just want to punch in the face. And he doesn't change his character throughout the entire film. There's no arc that changes his character. He's still dumb by the end of the film. I can get through this. While the boys discuss whether or not Zatch is telling the truth, Adam begins seeing things with his Sega Game Gear, which promoted its video game tie-in, and Zatch comes back.
Guys, what's tall, dark, wears a patch, and always seems to be on my butt?
Donald Trump! The ninjas attack again. This time they are more prepared, and Zatch even sets a trap that causes the building to explode as they make their way to safety. Zatch takes them to an Asian restaurant where they meet some Patu-san residents, and Johnny then meets his future wife-to-be. The ninjas attack again, but this time Adam is able to help more by giving himself weaponry. Johnny finally has to defend himself as through magic he quickly becomes a martial arts master, and with the help of Zatch and a pair of chopsticks, the two save the day. Our group sneaks onto the ship headed to Patu-san, and of course our cop sneaks on with them and asks what's going on, only to get put unconscious before they head out to sea. The cop decides to join the group anyway. As they walk the island, Rob continues his babbling.
Once I went into a cutlery store and said, here's $100,000.
Shut up.
Can I buy a knife? They said, no, money can't buy knives.
Shut up.
Gee, I guess that's why you hardly ever see any of them around.
Shut up.
On the third day of the expedition, they came across a
Shut up.
plant. Unfortunately, they could not cut it down. For as
Shut
we know,
up.
money can't buy knives. Walking around,
Shut up.
They continued on the shores of Patu-san.
Shut up, Rob Schneider. You are not funny. At least in this film, you are just that annoying gnat you want to smack across the freaking room because it won't get the fuck out of your face. It's not funny.
There's no way we could shut this chattering monkey up.
You know, I'd cut him, but I don't have a knife.
Fuck you, Tone Lock. Our group comes to a destroyed village as our villains warning as they continue searching for the cave, which they find with monkey help, and Zatch wastes no time on training Johnny in fighting, and quickly Johnny masters sword fighting. While looking at a chain gang, Adam slips, causing him and Locke to get captured, only for Johnny to bust them out, only to get recaptured, only to get re-busted out by Adam. In the drive away, Iggy finds some dynamite.
Seriously, there's dynamite.
That is not how you're supposed to fucking throw it! That is not how you fucking throw dynamite! Our group successfully blows up the men chasing them as the natives give them food and men to help the fight, as Adam's visions allow him to come up with an idea to make a lot of surfboards to surf around the guards. The fight starts with a bang. The revolution begins as they take down man after man. The general shows up and shoots Zatch, and we learn Zatch is their uncle. Johnny goes after the general, fighting back and forth, as Adam uses his power to mess up the villain, and our heroes win. The movie ends with our team rejoicing their win. Johnny makes his first act as king, being dissolving the monarchy of the country, and we watch a reprisal of Barbara Ann. This action comedy is not that bad if you're willing to put up with Rob Schneider's annoyingness. At the same time, it's not that great of a film either, but it is one of my personal guilty pleasure films, simply because growing up, me and my brother would sit and rewind the VHS countless times just to dance to Barbara Ann. I know we're weird. I don't care. Anyway, I'm your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome.